from where you're standing now, is acting, has that kind of grabbed you, or in terms of the forever job?
Absolutely. Acting has been my desire and my passion for my entire life. And it was always just a matter of when. When was I going to make the leap of faith? And I've always kind of viewed, even at a very young age, I've always kind of viewed my goals in life were twofold. One was to be able to perform my craft as an actress and be successful, and the other one is to really make a difference on humanity and just have that that compassion for people, to show that when I reach out to you through this show, I'm saying I really care and I believe in you and I believe in the people. I believe you can make this impact, and everybody has the potential to do what we're doing if you take that leap of faith in yourself. And that's the message we spread.
Well, when you look back at things that have inspired you during your life, what are those? What's your favorite sitcom, and things that kind of thrust you along this path?
Well, the people in my life have certainly shaped me. I mean, countless teachers. And as far as sitcoms go, I am in love with The Office. NBC's The Office is my show. It is so funny. The characters are so unique and out there. And when I went through a hard time, one of my mentors actually passed away my senior year of high school, and I watched The Office. I did, and it was probably a little too often, but it was healing.
Yes,
I
laughter
laughed,
is
and
healing.
it was so healing for me, and I loved it, and it was inspiring, and I love The Office. I love comedy, and I actually came from a dramatic background of acting, but I always loved being goofy and silly, and lighthearted, yeah. And so I was really surprised with myself. Why aren't you doing comedy? Much like Cheyenne. And so giving this a shot, the chance to give people that healing that I experienced through laughing, through comedy, if I can reach out to somebody and say, laugh with me, be my friend through this show, because I feel like the cast of The Office, I feel like they're my friends. When I watch them, I'm like, oh yeah, it's my friends Jim and Pam. They're talking about their kid Cece. I've met her in my imaginary land. So really giving back that healing to people.
It's really an extension of the connection that people have, like with their phone and texting with people that are in their physical lives,
right?
You might say. But here, when we watch a show, we watch shows that are people we'd like to be with,
right?
So if you, the listener, are thinking about your favorite show right now, those are people that you like to hang out with.
Right.
And our fantasy world, if you want to think of it that way, those actors are real, the writer was real, but still, maybe they're not going to walk into our living room. But how many people walk into each other's living room anymore?
Right, especially, it's not really a cultural thing here around these parts, but yeah, I totally...
So our I don't know, is this bad? Our closest friends are on TV, but... No, certainly we've built a family of close friends through this show. Exactly.
Which is beautiful. These people, we've spent almost 10 months together creating this. Well, she spent 3 years on the TV pilot before we ended up getting together, but we've created this beautiful group of friends who create.
Which include your audience,
Which
right?
include
Exactly.
our,
Yes.
absolutely.
Well, when we did a school tour, I told her, it's time to give back, because I think that's very important. And we went and visited our different classes and teachers and just shared with them, because I never had a mentor in Hollywood. So I had to learn everything on my own. And the kids that really were like, I really want to be on set. We've taken them in. Like I have literally had parents and students, working with us. And to me, that's just showing that there is no bridge anymore. Like, there's not this huge gap of where you can't find a way anymore. There's always a degree to find your path. And that's what I really wanted to make sure, that there was a real focus in our show and in our real lives of making sure these connections are happening for anybody. If they are ready to step forward and say, I want this, then I'm ready to help. And so with that, I feel like the show itself also is healing the idea that of the word of recession. Because it's about finding your forever job, I feel like this is sparking that drive that we all need again, of saying we can go on, we can find what we really need. And there's enough money for everybody in this world. And we all just need to go and work for it.
A quick question. What, if anything, has surprised you the most about doing the show? Or, and it could be positive or negative, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? What astonished you, surprised you, fascinated you guys?
What astonished me the most is how fast
yes,
this train is moving. We set out in May and June to film our teaser pilot. From that, we got into film festival. We got on, press and all kinds of fun stuff that most independent filmmakers don't get. And then from that, just the love of the community, everyone just wanting to jump on in. How do we help? And there's no idea right now of like, what's in it for me? It's just, how do we make this happen? And that to me is the most astonishing thing. Like, it's such a blessing, but at the same time, like, I know I'm working my butt off because it's helping other people as well.
Okay.